What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I have a very special guest, but we got to let the intro play. See you guys soon. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I have a very special guest with me. Personally, my favorite 49ers content creator, writer, reporter, Grant freaking Cohn. What's up, Grant?
What's up, Maj? Good to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Grant, how are you doing? I mean, training camp just started up. I mean, you're very busy. How's that been for you? How's training
Dude,
camp?
it's been one of my favorite training camps ever. I really want to say something like the last few years, I've been kind of overwhelmed with like content creation and just
Yeah.
doing everything that I feel like my attention to detail in practice wasn't what it should be. And
Yeah.
now people don't know this, but you are like producing my YouTube channel. You're
Dude,
cutting up all the streams. You're doing so much every day, which I think allowed me to do better work. So it's really nice to have a team, and the team is me and you.
it's awesome. I've had actually, like, even editing your TikToks, everything, it's been super fun. It's been awesome. But
Yeah, if you watch my TikToks, know that Maj makes them. And subscribe to Maj on TikTok. He has a lot more subscribers than me.
but Grant, your TikToks are doing insanely better than mine. Like, you post them and they had like the one that you just posted today had like 700 views in like 5 minutes. I was
Well,
like,
I'm in the
holy crap.
building, so I think that gives me a leg up. But you edited the B-roll on top, which was
Yeah.
a nice touch. And I think
Yeah.
that kind of set it apart from other people's.
I mean, yeah, it's weird because I used to do content like differently, and then I added that, and then I started to get more views. So it's maybe that's just the way everything works. But people
Yeah.
don't know you, Grant. Grant's a 49ers beat writer, reporter, whatever you want to say. But Grant, I wanted to do this little interview for people that maybe don't really know much about you, which, I mean, if you're a 49ers fan, you should know who Grant Cohn is. But first question, what first pulled you into sports journalism? Was there like a specific moment, influence that made you say, you know what, I want to do this? We know your dad, Lowell Cohn, well known in the Bay Area. Was he a lot of the influence? Like, what really made you want to go into sports journalism?
Well, having a dad who was in the business was
Yeah.
cool. I mean, every day we would talk about, ideas for columns since I was really young. So I was always kind of thinking that way. But at the same time, my dad was like, hey, don't do this job. You're not going to make any money. Newspapers are dying, whatever you do. So I didn't grow up thinking I was going to do this. I went to UCLA. I was originally a history major. I transferred to English, and I didn't think I was going to do this. Although I don't know about you, but at 17, 18, I really wasn't thinking about what I wanted to do. I had no idea. I know a lot of people at UCLA were like, I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be a lawyer. And they're all these driven kids. And I was like, I don't freaking know. And what was like hard for me was like around finals. All these
Yeah.
really smart, hardworking kids are just grinding, grinding, grinding. And I'm like spending 10 hours a day on 49ers web zone. You don't know what that is, but before
No.
Twitter, there were these things called message boards,
Yeah.
which were
I don't know
like
what that
the
is.
same thing but not live. Anyway, I was just arguing about the Niners all day during finals week and not studying. And then I felt really ashamed. And then I think I realized, like, wait a second, like maybe this is what I need to do. If I become a lawyer, I'm going to spend all my downtime thinking about sports and the 49ers and
Yeah.
arguments about what they should do. So it was that summer. And then the summer after that, my brother got me an internship at his like tech place. Like my brother's
Yeah.
in tech. He makes hella money. He's hella smart. And I probably should have done that. So he got me an internship there. And I'm just on the Warriors blog every day. And I'm like, man, I'm such a loser. But then I realized, no, this is what I'm passionate about. And maybe I should just lean into it.
You're such a loser.
You know what I mean? It's like, man, my brother got me this great internship and I'm blowing it. It's like, well, okay,
I
maybe
kinda
I
feel
shouldn't
you
go into
though.
tech.
I kind of feel you though, because I'm trying to be like what you are, but I'm from freaking Canada. But I actually, like, one thing that I definitely do agree with you. Like, everyone's studying for finals and everything, and I'm in the television and radio program, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just at home. Like, I already did all my work for the day. But how did you, like, you started off with the Warriors? How did you get into like Sports Illustrated 49ers? How did that work out? Like, how did you go from the Warriors blog, and then how did you get to 49ers?
It was so weird. So I started off writing like a blog with my dad. This was back when
Mm.
blogs were, I was like, Dad, we got to do this thing called a blog. I was maybe 20, 2008.
Yeah,
And once a
yeah,
week, we would just do like, I'd write 400 words, he'd write 400 words, and we disagree about something like, take opposing viewpoints. We did that once a week, loosely skipping certain weeks through college. And I
yeah.
came out and used that to like get little freelance gigs, not just
Mhm.
about the Niners, but I was writing about the Warriors. I got it with, it's now NBC Sports Bay Area. It used to be called Comcast CSN. So I was
Yeah,
freelancing for them, and then based on that, the Santa Rosa Press Democrat, which is where my dad worked.
yeah.
Eric Branch left the Democrat. Matt Mayoko was there. He
Okay.
left to go to Comcast, which is now NBC. Eric Branch replaced him. He was so good, he left to go to the San Francisco Chronicle. They needed someone like fast. So they called me up. I was
And
willing
you're
to.
very fast. You get your stuff up very fast. Is
Well,
that why they wanted you? Because you get your stuff
I
up that
mean,
fast?
it wasn't a job for, like in the newspaper. No benefits, no full time job, $1,000 a month, run the website. And I was
Mhm.
like, with no experience, well, very little. I'm like, hell yeah. So all of a sudden, I have a credential and I'm covering the team. And it was Harbaugh's first year.
That's so sick. Like, I know you
Yeah.
already answered this question, but like, was there ever a time maybe when you were like younger where you like considered another thing, or was like kind of like you
Yes.
even you kind of like what was it? Because for me, it was a policeman. I don't know. I really wanted to be a policeman. I wanted to save the
No, like I said,
streets.
I didn't know. I thought maybe I wanted to be like a singer or an actor or something like that. I was in Romeo and Juliet when I
You
was
can't
in
sing
sixth
though.
grade. I was not
Brett,
Romeo though, because that part to me is super sappy. I was Mercutio, the like rambunctious friend who gets stabbed. I was Mercutio. I'm just saying. So I
you
thought
actually
I
can
would do
sing though.
something like theatrical. And I guess I kind of do. But
You
yeah,
do. You can sing.
I
I
guess I
saw
kind
that.
of do.
What was that one TikTok clip? No, I don't know if it was a TikTok clip, YouTube short that
Fernando.
like blew up. Fernando. You do kind of
Fernando.
have
I
a
gotta bring
voice.
that back. I
You
gotta
do kind
bring
of
that
have a voice.
back.
But Grant, what do you like more, writing or YouTube streams? Because for me, like I like I'm 19 years old. I like TikToks. I like scrolling on my phone, YouTube videos, all that. But like you're genuinely like the first person that I've actually like read stuff. Like when you would post an article, I'd actually read it. And you were the first person I've ever read an article of. And I was like, oh, who wrote this? Grant Cohn. You're like, I never read articles because I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna search this up on TikTok. Why would I read about it? Who reads nowadays? But like
Yeah.
at this point in your career, what do you like more? Do you like writing or do you like doing YouTube videos, streams, TikToks? Like what do you enjoy more?
I really enjoy streaming because I feel like it comes naturally to me and it's
Mm,
easy-ish. It's kind of like, I get in a flow state. And I can get in a flow state with writing, but it's
yeah,
harder. And I think for that, it's a little bit more rewarding. Like
yeah.
if I do a stream, I won't go back and watch it ever. But
Really?
if I write something I liked, I'll read it 10 times and I'll like mess around with the commas or I'll add a different word or I'll be like, no, I can get like a better image here or I can do like a better verb here. Like that game
Yeah.
to me is fun. If you're really into it and you're like in love with what you're doing, it can be a lot of fun. Otherwise it can be a chore.
But that shocks me, right? You don't go like if for personally, if I post a TikTok, I go back and I watch it maybe like 10 times because I just love watching. I just
That
watch it
is
over
true.
and
Any
over and
ones
over
that you
again.
make, I watch. But I'm just saying, like a live stream for an hour. My dad will go back and watch ours. And I love that. He'll like watch it over again. He's like, "You were so good right here. You were so." I'm like, "Dad, I couldn't watch it." But
Is it
if I
because
wrote
of the
something on
sound
top
of
of
your
my kid,
voice
let's read
though?
that out loud.
Grant, is it because of the sound of your voice? A lot of people hate the sound of their voice. You just hate the sound of your voice?
I don't like the sound of my voice. I use the word like too much.
I use the
No,
word I don't know a
God, get
lot.
to the point, Grant.
I use the word I don't know a lot. So but like because of this writing YouTube streams, what's your main goal with all this now? Do you have like a different goal? Because actually, this is a good question. When you started off, what was your main goal? And now
Mm,
being at where you
okay,
are right now, what's your goal? Like, do you have any
that's such
goals
a
or are
good
you kind of
question.
just like chilling?
My goal was high, and then it got so I had lowered expectations, and then now they're high. So it's at first it was like I'm gonna be the number one sports columnist in America. And it'll start with the Bay Area, but then it'll go way beyond that. And then
Way
like
beyond it.
it was real clear that all the major places in the Bay Area weren't going to hire me and didn't think of that of me. So I was like, okay. If I could just get a full-time job at the Santa Rosa Press Democrat, I could make like 50, 60K a year with benefits, live a happy, modest life. Couldn't even
Mhm,
get that. Couldn't even get that. So I get this job with SI, which is again, it's like you're an independent contractor. What you make monthly is kind of up to you,
mhm.
and the views that you get, it's not stable. And then that's when I started doing YouTube on the side, and I realized like, you know what? I don't need benefits and stability. I can put together 2, 3, 4 revenue streams and
Yeah.
actually do a lot better than like the cushy, comfortable guys with jobs with and benefits. So
Yeah.
that's sort of how I figured out. Like it's actually as things are changing, I think you almost have to have your own platform because you can
Yeah.
get fired at any moment. And if you have your own platform, then you're instantly hireable or something. Or even if you're not, you can make your own money. But
Yeah.
maybe one day it would be nice to just like get hired by ESPN for $10 million a year and not have to work hard. But until then, I'm gonna do this.
Why don't they just do I wish they did that with me and you, like, that would just
I
make my life
don't
so much easier. Just give
know.
us
We would be
$10 million.
perfect for them. And we get it.
Grant, what this is actually another question about writing in YouTube. Do you think, like, sports articles are kinda dwindling down and YouTube lives and videos are going upwards? Because, like, I've been in the sports media for, like, over a year now. I work with, like, a Oilers company, but, like, they write articles and everything, and the numbers are great, but do you think those numbers are gonna start dwindling down too? Because like I just said, I don't read articles, and like this next generation, they don't really read articles. Do you think articles are still gonna be a thing in like 5 to 10 years?
I have no idea. It's a really good question. The landscape is changing so much. And
It
I know
is.
for me, like I'm on TikTok and I'm making things on TikTok, but
Yeah.
I don't
You
like
don't watch TikTok, Grant. There's never a
don't.
moment where you're just like just
'Cause I'm
scrolling.
older, I'm 37, and like when I
Right.
turn it on, I'm like, "Oh, it's just like a lot of noise," and it's like, "Attention, I'm like, "Dude, chill, man." That's why I'm a Twitter guy. I just like
Yeah.
reading stuff, and I know it's really short form, it's like a sentence or 2, but it's quiet and I can
Yeah.
read it. And maybe that's just my generation. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe in
That
5 more
is.
years, people like won't be reading. But what's crazy, listen, it's like when I first got into SI, it was all
Mm.
about SEO, search engine optimization. We are gonna
Yep.
get on Google so people can search for us and find us. Now that isn't really the issue anymore. It's all about
No.
AI algorithms.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like having a lot of subscribers on YouTube doesn't matter anymore.
No.
It's all about, I mean, do people follow each other on social media anymore? Or do you just rely on the algorithm to give you what you want? And the algorithm's pretty good. So
Yeah.
now it's all about like, man, how do I increase my click through rate? How do I
Yeah.
increase my retention rate? It doesn't, I mean, it's a whole different thing. So I don't know. I'm trying
Yeah.
to keep
And
up. Get feeling
yeah.
old.
And talking about these YouTube video streams, Grant, out of everyone that I've seen, Grant, you do deal with a lot of hate. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like genuinely you deal with a lot. Grant, it's Twitter. I
I
always
bring
see
it
it
on
like
myself. It's a little over the top, but I bring it on myself for sure.
how do
It
you
comes
deal
with
with hate?
territory.
How do you deal with hate? I feel like, listen, I definitely, Grant, I don't know if you know what this means. I definitely feel like you're a rage baiter. Like, I don't know. Do you know what a rage baiter means?
Yeah, like I know there are certain things that are gonna piss off a
Yes.
certain segment of the 49ers fan
So that's
base,
what you
and
say.
I
Yes.
know that segment doesn't like me anyway, so sometimes I just can't help myself. But it's a bad habit, and I don't need to do it all the time.
All the time, but you have to do it a little
Sometimes.
bit, a little bit. But like,
Sometimes.
how do you
Yeah.
deal with that hate? How do you deal with it? Because like, has there ever been a moment, Grant? Like, there has to have been a moment where you're like, damn, like these people actually like hate
Hell of
me.
people hate me.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that.
And it's
How do you
like
deal with that?
sometimes if I read it, I'll be like, this one guy here made a good point. He's right.
Mm.
I think it's important to be able to take some criticism and be like, man, I could have done better here, or I'm becoming a caricature of myself, or whatever. But a lot of it is like just fans who are emotional and didn't like what I said that day. And if I praise the team, they'd say I'm great. So a lot of times I just laugh, like, you don't know me at all. And you
Yeah,
have this emotional response to me. That's funny. Like, I bet you're gonna read me again tomorrow. But
yeah,
sometimes people really nail me with really good criticism. I'm like, all right, I'll do better. My bad.
yeah.
My bad.
No, because yeah, there's some constructive criticism and it makes you better. But has there ever been like a strange DM you've gotten, comment, fan encounter? I feel like has there been anyone
Oh
at like a
yeah.
49ers game that has like came up to you and
Yeah.
like, yo,
Okay. So
Grant, your writing
two.
is
There's
ass?
two. These happened last year. No. Okay. So
Okay,
2023. This was like when Brock was going crazy, and I had
okay,
said all offseason, man, like I don't know, I don't think
yeah,
his arm's looking right.
yeah.
MVP season, and so this was Christmas against the Ravens.
Ravens.
Christmas was this Christmas Eve? Christmas Eve? I forget.
Christmas Eve. No. Yeah. No, it was Christmas. Was it Christmas Day?
Christmas night?
No. No, it was Christmas night. It was
Christmas.
Christmas
Okay.
night.
All right. So I'm walking in. It's like 3 o'clock. Game's at 5:30, and I don't know. I'm just walking through the crowd, and I hear someone like a younger male from
Yeah.
behind me. Hey Grant. Hey Grant. And every time I've ever talked to a fan, it's been cool. I turn
Yeah.
around and he's like this 22-year-old guy with kind of a scowl. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hi." And he was like, "Hey, what'd he say?" He said, do you still think that Brock Purdy sucks? I was like, no, man, I think he's really good. He's having a really great season. He was like, that's right. And he got in my face and then walked away. And then Brock Purdy threw 5 picks. And I was like, man, is this kid's fault? You jinxed Brock by talking all that shit.
That's actually so
that was
funny.
one.
Yes.
That was one. And then last year I went to a Giants game and I was sitting like in a pretty, I was sitting first base, third base side over by the dugout. I mean, not the dugout. Anyway, pretty good seats. I wanted to get a beer or something. So I called the dude over. He was like, oh, Greg Cohn, I want your stuff, man. So good to see you. And so I'm like, oh, cool. That's really nice. And so I give him a nice tip, like 25%. And as he's finishing the transaction, waits for me to give him the tip. He goes, by the way, I hate your shit, dude. And he walks away. I was like, man, you should have said that before. That's not fair. I hate your shit, dude.
It's like, I don't. It's actually kind of crazy people like said that to you because like I feel like if I hated something, I wouldn't say that like, yo, I think your stuff sucks. I just like, oh, look, it's that guy over there. Oh, I hate it. Like that's actually insane.
Have you? I know. Those are only 2 times that I've been like that's happened. Every other time, people have been nice.
Have it like any
that's how people
comments, DMs that you've gotten?
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, the worst things you could imagine. And on Twitter, you don't have to have your identity behind anything. So you hear like, you know, Jew and stuff like that, or it's always like Nepo this and I don't know. But I mean, when I was a kid, it was the same thing. Like my dad would write for a newspaper, and there's a hotline you could call in to leave comments about, hey, what do you think of Lowell's column? And crazy motherfucker. Every once in a while, like, you Jewish, and my dad would be like, Grant, come over here. I want you to hear what people say and how they think privately. I was like, damn, that's intense, Dad.
I feel
and
like
now Twitter just shows all of it. So
like you and your dad are like the same person. You guys just don't care. Like stuff like that, you guys just laugh about, which is good. You guys don't take it to heart.
I feel like it's a New York mentality, man. Like I'm not from there. She is. And New Yorkers are very.
What part of New York is he from though? Is he from the Bronx? Because that's where
he's from Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Where's
the Bronx though? I feel like the
Bronx is north, Brooklyn's south.
Okay.
So Bronx is above Manhattan.
Okay.
Brooklyn's is south of it. So they're kind of far away from each other, but they're similar. Definitely similar. And it's like the culture is very like confrontational.
Yeah.
Confrontational.
Like, New Yorkers just don't care. They don't care.
No, they're up for a confrontation. And it's like they have a million a day because you're constantly bumping into people who are in your way, who you're never going to see again, who you need to tell off, you know, every time. So New Yorkers are fun. And I try to be like that with I'm not a New Yorker, but I try to channel it sometimes. Sometimes I try to channel my inner Edmonton side. So I have a therapist. I mean, I've been in therapy the last couple of years. Therapy's great. And my therapist is from Canada, and she went to college in Edmonton for a while. I don't know exactly where because I'm not. And I told her that, like, you know, I'm working with you and stuff. She was like, this kid is going to be a good kid because here's the thing about Edmonton. It's really cold, and people who live in really cold places band together and have a sense of community and are generally good people. I was like, man, that's true. I never thought about that. Like, wow. Okay.
And it sucks too. The summer's been ass. Like usually the summers here are like not too bad, but it's just been raining every single day. It sucks. But Grant,
is it going to get hot at some point?
Grant, it was supposed to be hot. Like every time at the start of July, it's always really nice. It's like plus 30, which is very nice. Like
no idea what that means.
It's hot.
I trust that that's nice. I bet it's nice.
It's hot. It's very hot.
I don't know.
It's humid, very humid. But like this time around, it's not humid at all, which it is kind of good though, because we do have a lot of forest fires here. So it's like, it's good that I just wish it was hotter. But Grant, looking back, is there any advice you wish you would have given yourself before getting into this industry? Like what's some advice you'd give yourself?
Advice I would give myself before getting in this industry.
Yeah. Because it is a difficult industry. Like you talking about like money wise and everything like that. You don't just start getting like you said, you don't get $10 million right off the bat. Like that is not. I mean,
pragmatically, what I would have done was I would have started the YouTube stuff 10 years earlier. Like honestly, like I would have said, hey man, you need to stop waiting around for some job for the Chronicle to notice you or ESPN to notice you or someone to make your dreams come true. Because guess what? It's not going to happen. People don't like you. They already think you have a leg up because you're Lowell Cohn's son. They don't want to make your dreams come true. They want to make your dreams not come true. So you got to prove it on your own that you're actually the person, the content creator that you think you are. And I figured that out around like 31. It would have been nice if I could have figured that out at like 25, but
Yeah.
it's okay. It all happens in the right time. That would be
Yeah,
great.
this is kinda like the same question, but if someone younger wanted to follow your exact same path, what would you tell them? Would you just tell them, like, do YouTube, or is it, like, something different?
I would say no. I would. It's a lot more than that. I would say definitely start making content for sure.
Yeah.
Get on TikTok, get on Instagram, get on YouTube, get on Twitter, get on Reddit. However you want to get into like the conversation of that team, of that league, of that sport. Don't wait. You're
No.
17, you're 16, do it. I would say that. But then also like there's so many ways to enrich, like take a journalism class, learn how to do an interview. Maj is doing a great job. I mean, there's so many different aspects to being a journalist. It's not just talking, it's not just
No.
bloviating, it's listening and asking questions, it's writing.
Yeah.
Until people are illiterate, it's writing too. So take an English class, read some great works, and understand what good writing actually sounds like. Because
Yeah.
that's one way to sort of differentiate. I'm not saying I'm great, but most sports writers don't even aren't good at all. Like it's like I'm
Yeah.
just trying to give you the information. You notice a sports writer who's got a little bit of style, and you appreciate it. So
You have style,
there's all
Grant.
these.
You have style.
I try.
You're
I
not
try.
you're not all these other guys are bland. They're just like, "Blah, blah, blah." You actually add some, like, pizzazz. It's a
I
good word.
try.
Pizzazz.
Thank you, man. I try. So those
Mm,
are some things, I
yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned interviews. Grant, you should like, oh, I don't you're never gonna come to Edmonton, but like Edmonton playoff time, it's the best. It's the best. I do
Yeah.
interviews around the city. It is literally the best. It's
Oh, that's fun.
like
You
you
interview people on the street?
yeah, we
That's
do it
such a
before
good
the game.
idea, dude.
I know. That's
I
what I'm
wanna
saying. Like,
do that.
Grant, I'm telling you, you should. For 49ers, even like every game, if you have like a cameraman and you just go interview people, bro, Grant,
Just
I'm
roll up
telling
to
you.
people after the game, that'd be so tight.
Like, imagine if Brock throws 7 interceptions, you're just like, "Is he the quarterback?
What
Is
did you
this
think?
is Mac Jones?" Like, that's you. People would like I'm telling you, those would crush.
And,
Those
like,
would crush.
after the game, like, fans are kinda drunk, they know who I am, there'd be some incidents. Not
Oh,
incidents,
I
but
have
they'd be kinda interesting.
the company that I work for, we do, like, interviews after the game, and there's been some that just get, like, millions of views because people are just plastered. They're
I
so
bet.
drunk.
I bet.
It's incredible. Last question,
Yeah.
Grant. What's been the best moment of your career so far? Javon Kinlaw situation.
Oh, easily falling off the treadmill at, my whole life's work led to me falling off the treadmill at Orange Theory and getting 50 million views on Instagram. I'm never gonna do anything like that again. That was my opus. No,
That
what I
was
was
so
really
good.
proud of though, honestly, at like 27,
Yeah,
I got the email address for like the managing editor at Sports Illustrated back
yeah.
when it was a serious magazine. Pitched him an idea for the magazine, got paid $3,000 to write the article. And it never went in the magazine. It was supposed to, but Serena Williams won Wimbledon and they pushed it to the website. But I was so proud of that. I thought I was going to be a staff writer at SI. I was like buying glasses and shit, thinking I was going to be like an author, and that shit didn't happen. Oh well.
I love great. I love how you say the treadmill part. I've been at the gym and I do that incline thing where you do it like max incline and you just walk. That's all I do. And ever since you fell off the treadmill, I've been actually like scared. I always like watch myself. I'm like, "Okay, get off, put your feet out. Okay, I'm good." You, I don't want to pull you where I just
There's a little clip that you can put on your shirt that if you go down, at least it'll make the treadmill instantly stop going so you don't like get thrown off. But that's
Are
part of the
you
fun.
are you using that now or no?
No, no,
No? You're just
no,
living
dude.
life. Like if you fall again, you
Yeah,
fall
but if
again.
I
Another
fall one more
50
time,
million
I
views.
think then I have to quit. If I fall one more time.
But hey, that's
You're
another
allowed one fall, but two, like, dude, get the hell out of here, man.
but Grant, imagine the views though. That's another 50 million maybe.
That's true, man. Maybe that should be my new thing, just falling in public places. You're too young for this, but when I was like 12 to 14, there was an incredible show on MTV, which you probably don't know, called
I know
Jackass.
MTV. I know MTV.
Jackass. Johnny
Wait,
Knoxville, Steve-O, and all they did was just
Grant,
like,
you
did you watch Jack?
of course, Jackass.
Okay,
Of course
good,
I
good,
watch
good, good, good,
Jackass.
good, good, good.
Jackass is
It's
awesome. It
classic.
just looks like it hurts a lot. It's
Yeah.
like a ton. I don't like
So
it.
I think they were on performance enhancers, though. I don't think they felt much of that.
No, no, there's no way. There's some stuff in there that I'm like, there's no like, it's insane. It's
Yeah.
absolutely insane. But
Yeah.
that's it. That's all I wanted. If you guys didn't know who Grant is, now you know who he is, the best 49ers content creator, writer ever. Thank you,
Thank
Grant.
you. I appreciate you. Thank you,
Thank you
Maj.
guys. Make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.